Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen, and I am from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation in Asia Pacific. And Dr. Liu, welcome to our interview program, and we want to thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Thank you, Roger. It's an honor to be invited to this forum. I do think what you do is very important to really record the stories of Asian American entrepreneurs, scientists, technologists for their contribution to the world. So thank you. My education background is that I got my college education from Beijing University in cell biology and genetics. And then I got my PhD degree in biochemistry and molecular biology from Berkeley, from Cal. My professional history is that after my PhD, I worked at a biotech company called Chiron, which got acquired by Novartis 10 years later for $10 billion. That is back in 2006. So at Chiron, I worked in the oncology novel drug discovery group. And so after the acquisition, I started a new career. So I founded the company Eureka Therapeutics, which is now a clinical stage company developing cancer immunotherapy treatment for multiple cancers.
How to survive when VC funding dries up in crisis time.
Because your company has been around for, since 2006, right? For, quite a few years. So looking at your product expansion history over the years, what kind of a strategy do you follow when your company kind of expand your products and also the lessons in this product expansion journey?
So yes, that's actually very to the point. I mean, actually, our first crisis we suffered is 2008 financial crisis. And by then, I started the company in 2006. That is like first 2 years we're sponsored and supported by VC investment. I said thanks to the support of Sandy Chow, the Acorn Campus Venture give us some money. But financial crisis hit from 2008 to 2014, 6 years. As you know, the whole market shut down. You can't raise money. There's no VC money you can raise. So what we did is that during those 6 years, we didn't raise a single dollar of VC money.
Wow.
But we still survived and developed all the key core technologies and the product line from those 6 years by actually generating revenues ourselves, self-support, the research and development. So at the time, 2008, we said, oh, shit, there's a financial crisis, there's no money, you can't raise money. But I said, we're not shutting the door. We're not closing. What you can do is, hey, what do we have? We have good technologies. At the time, we didn't have products, but we have technologies. So we said, hey, how about we leverage the technology to generate revenues? So long story short, by end of the 2014, we totally, as a small company, we have around 10 people then, we generated a total of $20 million revenue.
Oh.
That's the money that sustained us through those very difficult years. And also, I said, develop our first product of that Eureka moment that happened in 2011. So, and because of that, we'll be able to, when the market reopened, we'll be able to raise VC funding at the end of, middle of 2014 and later days. That turned it around. So I think it's very important for any startup companies. You can't solely say, oh, all the money, hey, I'm doing great work, I'm doing innovation. VC, you have to give me the money. Yes, I mean, there's market change, situation change. You have to be versatile. You have to be able to adapt to a changing environment. Yes.
Okay, so that's kind of a, because I also noticed you like this I assume you're talking about the antibody business, a product line
Yes,
also.
at the time was
Yeah,
antibody. We had the antibody discovery platform. So
right,
and
right.
then we actually offered a service to big companies like Bayer, AG,
Mm,
big German company. They loved us. I mean, of course, we got paid well. So the money was used to support the company and also supported our getting in developing new technologies and our own pipeline.
right. So actually, I do have a question later on, but I think I can ask right now, which is of a pivot, because actually this kind of a antibody product line during the financial crisis time clearly is fits into what we call the pivot, because the start of a company, pivot, and also seems to be it's kind of opportunistic, right? Because a company needs to survive, and you have to find a way to kind of self-finance. So, do you have any kind of reflection about dealing with the financial crisis, or what we call the environment shock, and pivoting the company? Do you have any kind of lessons or wisdom to share with us about relating to that kind of experience?
I mean this. I think there's lots of lessons I learned over the years. I made lots of mistakes.
Mm,
To me, I mean, my biggest advice to people would be really as an entrepreneur, you have to pay lots of attention on money.
mm,
So you should raise money when you can and make money even better.
mm,
Can. And so that you have enough financial support resources to sustain you in good years and bad years. So I didn't do a good job. I'm more like a reactionary kind of guy. So when things happen, I changed. I should have learned my lesson to actually do it before the crisis hit.
mm. Oh, that's very valuable advice and also lesson, just to be preemptive, right?
You have to be, yes, rather than reactive.
Mm.
But that's a mistake I made. I didn't do a good job.
But actually, that's a good lesson. But the company is still working, so the mistake is
Yeah,
not.
well, yeah, we survived. So, but we could have if hindsight is 2020. So I think, I mean, next time I want to do a better job to be preemptive.
How actually, maybe you can elaborate this a little bit further. What are the specific ways, let's say for a young entrepreneur, they say that's great advice, but do you have any kind of suggestions? What do you actually do to monitor the financial healthness and then be preemptive? Do you have any kind of a more specific kind of advice or suggestions on this?
Yes, I think it's this. So, just my personal opinion, not as a criticism or critique. I think these days, entrepreneurs starting day one, I don't blame them for having big dreams. I had the same, but you have to be really starting from very solid things. You have to have something that truly distinguish yourself, right? If you can do that, then that's something you can offer to other people. Right. So of course, in the end, you want to use that technology or capability to develop your own drug to hit it big, but you can never really use up all the capacity or technical capacity or your technology just for, biotech is like a funnel, right?
Yeah.
At most you can develop 1 or 2 or 3 drugs. That's it. But if your capability, technical capability, and technology truly differentiating, you should be able to offer that help to many other drug development companies, right? So that you can help them and they help you financially. I think that's how we actually made money in those days during the 2008 crisis. So you have something that you can help other big farmers, big companies who still have money. So that's kind of my lesson or advice. Is rather than say, all I want is to develop my drug. You have to give me money. But if the money runs out, the VC money, then you're stuck, right?
Yeah. That, actually, basically you are kind of talking about, any kind of a startup company, you need to have like a true unique value proposition that can
Right.
offer value.
And the value can be, in a way, has to be able to help other people, has to be universal, not just, oh, I have this great idea, but it only helps my product and only works for my product. Then you're kind of is a high risk proposition, right?
Thank you for watching.